Alright, please tell me the snitch is in here. Alright, cool. Alright, whew. Dude, I'm not even going to tell you how long that just took me. Let's just go ahead and get on with this, okay? Here we go. What's going on, YouTube? Kamikazevondoom here with another Division 2 video, and I'm just checking in on you. How you doing? What's going on? Now, today is January 31st, and this is going to be your Cassie Mendoza weekly vendor reset and must buys. So sit back, relax, grab that popcorn. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know what you think in the comments section below. But I have found the snitch. It took me quite a bit today, but I found them. Now, this is going to be the coordinates. I am at 1945 by 4641. And you can see this trail right here. All I did was I fast traveled to the DZ East Charlie checkpoint, and then I searched this building. Luckily, he was here. Now, like I do every week, I tell you to please let everyone know where you find the snitch, either where you found them today, where you typically find the snitch, because it does change every instance. For example, today he was not where he normally is, so I had to go searching for him. Now, if you log out, log back in, switch instances, go to the dark zone, what have you, the snitch will move. So there are over a dozen different locations. So that's why I say just please let everyone know in the comments where you typically find the snitch. That way it helps out each other, and, you know, you can get to the vendor before she closes. All right. Now, with that out of the way,
this is where you need to go.
We finally found you, you sneaky son of a... All right. So you get your bounty, and then you highlight your bounty, go to details, okay? Then click abort bounty. That way you can save this for later. You can see all of these heroic bounties that I've saved for later. All right, now we're going to look for the white shopping cart icon that is in your map. That will show us where Cassie is. There it is. And you can see in the top left of your screen, her vendor does close in 14 hours. That's why I tell everyone to please let each other know where the snitch is. That way they can get to Cassie before she closes. Because if you get to the snitch and her vendor's closed, by the time her vendor reopens, you're probably going to have to find the snitch again. So it is a timed, sensitive, item here. Now, as far as Cassie's location this week, she is underneath the castle settlement. So just exit the castle settlement here, hang a right, hang another right, and then go to the underground entrance. This takes you down to the little Art Deco, type of feel with the art gallery and such. I'm sure we'll still have that NPC doing the push-ups like he does every single time we come down here. It's pretty funny. Now, there is another snitch location right here. Sometimes the snitch will be right here, so if you want to check that, you can as well. Nice, we can hear the castle settlement music while we're here. It's so loud we can hear it underground. That's pretty funny. Alright, so as far as Cassie, look, here's the guy doing push-ups. That guy must be jacked. He's been doing push-ups like every time I've seen him for years, dude. That guy must be jacked. Alright, here we go. Cassie Mendoza, timestamp it, do whatever you need to. Here we go.
Got what you need.
I got you.
Checking out this
And starting with the named items, I have to give you a disclaimer for these named items, because if you are new or returning to the game, you will only see the top two, being the designated hitter and the night watcher. However, if you have unlocked them, you will see the shield splinterer and the hunter killer chest piece. Now, to unlock the shield splinterer, you have to hunt down and eliminate all of the Year 1 hunters and open up the ivory chest that is in the base of ops. Once you do that, you'll, receive this weapon, and then Cassie will sell it. Now, for the hunter killer, you have to hunt down and eliminate all of the Year 2 hunters, and then open up the off-white box that is in the Haven settlement in New York City. Once you do that, you will receive the hunter killer chest piece, and then Cassie will sell it every week thereafter. And every week she will sell these two with different attributes, completely random. All right, starting off at the top, we have the designated hitter. This is the named marksman rifle with perfect reformation, and this week it comes with health damage. After that, we have the Night Watcher. This is the named Heligard mask with scanner pulse haste, and it comes with repair skills. Following that, we have the Shield Splinterer. This is the named F2000, coming with Perfect Optimist for that talent. And this week, that bottom attribute is crit hit damage. And finally, for the named items, we have the Hunter Killer chest piece. This is the named Going Gear chest with Perfect Intimidate. And this week it comes with weapon handling and explosive resistance. Now, looking at the gear set items, we have a Heartbreaker backpack with health, True Patriot chest piece with hazard protection, hardwired gloves with skill haste, Future Initiative knee pads with skill haste, a hotshot holster with crit hit damage, and finally, a Foundry Bulwark mask with headshot damage. Now, looking at the high-end items, we have a enhanced PP19 with steady-handed and stability. Following that, we have a snub-nosed Diceros with crit hit damage and finisher. For the gear items, we have Fenris gloves with crit hit damage and status effects. And finally, Araldi Holdings knee pads with headshot and explosive resistance. Looking at the mods, we have Skill Haste 10.7. And for the Hive, we have Reviver Armor Repair of 8.6. Now, must-buys, things to look for from Cassie, just right off the bat, I'm going to tell you right now, this is a pretty crappy vendor reset. I'm just going to go out on a ledge here and say it's not the best one she's ever had. However, let's do a little deep dive, okay? Let's see what we can do. Just to be honest with Heartbreaker, okay? Heartbreaker gives you the bonus armor and the weapon damage. So if you were to somehow do like some sort of Heartbreaker health hybrid for the next update with all the health, bonuses going skyrocketed, I mean, it would be pretty crazy and pretty hard to kill a Heartbreaker that had all the bonus armor, weapon damage, and health to back it up. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out ways of doing health, but it's really just not going to work. I mean, let's be real. Health sucks in this game, all right? Now, I know this is making health like a new shiny toy, and it's like, oh, hey, let's try it out. But every time I do, I remind myself, well, wouldn't armor regeneration be better than health? Wouldn't hazard protection be better than health? I don't know. There's so many things that in my mind would be better than health or explosive resistance, but for some reason they keep pushing these attributes that no one uses. I don't know. There's a reason why we don't use them. True Patriot with the hazard. This one wasn't bad. But what I really wanted to point out was this Foundry mask. So this Foundry mask has decent base armor, right? So 139 out of 170, that's fairly high. So what you could do here is recalibrate that headshot damage off for whatever you want, anything at all, and then just optimize that core attribute, maybe 2 or 3 times max, and it'll be maxed out. Foundry's really strong, and Foundry's going to be even stronger in the next update that comes out, next week? So, I mean, it's going to be a big deal. And finally, the high-end items. So both of these I wanted to talk about. The Fenris gloves, you could easily just recalibrate the status effects off for crit chance and have double crit gloves. Boom. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. However, that weapon damage is fairly low, and same with the crit hit damage. So unless you're wanting to optimize it, 4 or 5 times, I wouldn't do that. And then same thing kind of applies here for the Araldi knee pads. Now with Araldi, you want headshot because it's a headshot brand set, and you want some sort of like crit chance or something to go with it. So this pair of knee pads gives you the opportunity to do that. So just recalibrate the explosive resistance off for crit chance, and you could go crit chance headshot on a Raldi, and that's going to be very strong in the next update, and that's very strong now because snipers, I don't know if you've ever tried them, but they're one-hitting people right now with some crazy tanky builds. I mean, you can get a Nemesis, level that sucker up, and have a all-tank build and still one-shot pretty much anything in front of you. I don't know. These are just things that I see whenever I look at these inventory setups. I know that this week it's been lacking with Cassie, so I'm just telling you what I would do if I needed any of these items. But, I don't know. We'll wait for next week.
Happy to do business with you.
And that is it for your Cassie Mendoza weekly vendor reset and must-buys for today, January 31st. If you found this video helpful or informative in any way, shape, or form, hit that thumbs up. I am Kamikazevondoom. I hope you have a great day. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next one. You know, the whole YouTube spiel, hit that like, subscribe, and shout out where you're from. It's always cool to see where everyone's from. But all right, everyone, Kamikazevondoom here. Peace out.